I'm pleased to be joined today on Primetime Local News by Heather Rankin. Heather, you're out on the East Coast right now, and you've been busy. You are coming to Lloydminster, but let's talk about what you've been doing recently. It looks like you had a busy month in January.
Holy smokes, I've just been going nonstop. Came out at Christmas thinking I was going to have some time, but then I launched directly into making a record. So I've been doing that, making it in Ireland. I haven't really started the recording process yet, but I'm in like pre-production stage, and I'm working with a gentleman by the name of Donald Lunny. And I went over there because I'm looking, I'm wanting to make a traditional record. And before that, I was at Celtic Connections, which is a big international Celtic festival in Glasgow. And that was, a blast from the past, because the last time I've been there would have been with my family 20 plus years ago. So, and I'm flying out to the west tomorrow. So my sweep patterns are all over the place. Just catch these when I can.
So do you have any idea, Heather, as to when the new record may be released? Or is it going to be quite a long process yet?
Well, I suspect if I can get it out this year, it would be later in the year. But if not, I don't want to push it. It's just a self-imposed deadline. I would make it, probably release it early in 2021, but hoping for the end of this year.
So when you come out to your shows here out west, and we are looking forward to seeing you here Saturday in Lloydminster, Heather, will we get to hear some of the new material, a sneak peek, or are you going to wait until that record is absolutely finished?
Well, I'm really just in the process of arranging the material, so you'll have to wait for that, but you will hear some music, some new music, as well as some Rankin songs and some tunes off of my first recording. It's a real hodgepodge of material that we present in our performance. We mix it up with some stories and hopefully fill you with a few laughs and send you home with a good spirit.
So why did you decide to tour now, Heather, in the midst of everything you have going on? Is it just something that you feel like you need to do and get out and entertain the audiences?
These dates have been in the works for a while. The record is something that just sort of came about because I was preparing to do a traditional record, but it always depends on when the people you're working with are available. So as soon as I reached out, it was almost an immediate visit that I had to make to sort of hammer out the details and start working on the material.
Now, when you come out, how many dates do you have this time, Heather, that you're on tour for?
It's just a couple of dates in the West, Lloydminster and Fort Saskatchewan. Yeah, we've done a showcase in Fort Sask a couple of years back, and that's where a lot of venue buyers come and see what you're presenting, and I think these dates came out of that show.
So when you come out to the West, and particularly Lloydminster, we have a lot of people from the East Coast who have moved out here permanently to work. And I know Jimmy was out here a while back and had a great show, and they just love your music. Are you always kind of surprised at the wide range of the reception at some of these smaller shows?
Well, yeah, I am in particular because I've just been doing this solo work for a short period of time. I only released my first solo record 2016, so I'm always pleasantly surprised that anybody comes because it's it's a new thing for me. But I'm always encouraged by how many Rankin family fans turn out. It's it's quite a legacy that the family music has left, and it's always nice to catch up with people who were fans of the family, and so I'm very lucky to have that fan base there already, and they continue to support what I'm doing as a solo artist. That's really nice.
Well, Heather, we thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. I know you're busy. You have so much on the go. Good luck with that new record. And again, we look forward to seeing you at the show here at the Vic Juba Theatre in Lloydminster on Saturday.
Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to it. So come on out and hang out with us. I'm sure you will not be disappointed.
All right. Thank you so much, Heather.
Okay. Thank you.